Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Punch Out Kings. I'm G Money.
Blade Brown.
And we about to give y'all straight boxing talk, no love loss. What's up, my boy?
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, bro. You know, another week, you know what I'm saying? For real. More boxing talk, more crazy boxing talk to talk about. I got to promote a fight because ain't nobody talking about it. Got to talk about some bullshit that just happened over the weekend.
Gotta do it.
Man, somebody got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody promote this shit. I seen a nigga make a commercial for his own fucking boxing match. I ain't never seen no shit like that. That was like the wildest shit ever. I'm looking like, oh, Devin Haney got a commercial on Instagram. This shit should be on ESPN. This should be on all.
It's rough right now.
Yeah, it's fucking rough, bro. So they not really fucking with that though. But how was your weekend?
I was cool, man. It was low key, just chilling. Nothing too much off the ordinary.
Yeah, man. Then,
no sports activities. So I was able to
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, for real. Like, oh yeah, man.
Games.
Damn, man, you did check out the games, man. So after last night Lakers game, man.
I think honestly, keep it 100. Like, they didn't do bad.
They didn't do bad, and they almost came back.
Denver gonna play the best game that they gonna play game one. Jokic hit all kind of crazy.
Man,
shots.
he was on one last night.
So to lose by 6 after that, I think they did real good.
Yeah, for real though, because it looked like it was. And then, like I said, because I was hearing, I was like, but then when the score was over, it was only about 6 points. Yeah. I was like, shit, that was a hell of a comeback right there.
We'll see. What they got to do is they got to let Jokic score. He can't get KCP involved. Yeah, he can't get Gordon involved.
Nah, true about that.
If you just let him score and maintain the outside guys,
then they really got it locked down.
When he's scoring and he getting them involved and making them getting easy baskets, it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, that shit, it is gonna be some crazy shit when that shit going like that. But yeah, like I say, man, I'm looking to it. This is gonna be a good series. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Shout out Jimmy Butler, man. He over there on one.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy Bucket's on one. Like, it's crazy because look, this the same 4 teams that was in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? For the exact same play out. Like, you know, so if history repeats itself, it's gonna be the Lakers in Chicago, you know what I'm saying, and I mean the Heats in the finals. And hey, man, we know what LeBron James did that the last time they met up. He went ate shit ham crazy. You feel what I'm saying? For real though. So hey, man, I'm hoping the Lakers win. I'm hoping the Lakers win also. You feel me? You already know what's up. You feel what I'm saying? For real though, like I'm saying, for real. So hey, man, more power to the winners. You dig what I'm saying? For real though. So hell yeah, but man, like I say, man, you know why we hear that no love lost talk about boxing, and we gotta get into the no love lost talk about boxing because this the bullshit. Like I said, every time boxing take 2 steps forward, they take how many steps back?
Like 9 or 10.
9 or 10, man. Because the bullshit they be doing, the tricky ass shit they be on. So, man, let's just jump into this shit, man. The Rolly Romero fight, you feel what I'm saying, and all the bullshit that's going on with that shit.
Yeah, man, that shit was... It was an eye buster, man. Watching that fight, it was funny because I was watching the ESPN fight, so I had just went to the house and I was trying to find a movie, and I was scrolling down the TV and I got the Showtime. I said that's a boxing. I'm like, oh shit! So when I clicked on it, it had maybe just started. Maybe it was like in round 2.
Yeah, because we kind of forgot that shit was even coming on because I remember at the end of the show we was like, is there anything going on? And we didn't even remember that shit.
Yeah, you know I'm talking about Haney ain't getting promoted.
Yeah, for real. So all right, so you caught on to the fight. So describe the fight, man.
So basically, Barroso for one, he was their late replacement. So he already replaced the fighter as 10 days, so he was basically just coming to the fight. So
man, exactly.
If you see him, he's a 40-year-old fighter, but in his face, he looks like he's 70. So
right, exactly.
It's kind of like it's just one of those things where like he was landing all the shots.
Yeah,
Rolly couldn't really do nothing. He knocked Rolly down twice in the 3rd round.
Yeah, and
Rolly was shit on the back foot. So my whole thing is, I kind of like I get it because Rolly is I'm gonna take it there, but Rolly's a Mayweather fighter, right?
Yeah, exactly, for sure.
So it's kind of like one of them things where I think they put him in there to just let Rolly get an easy knockout.
Yes,
and it wasn't going like that because honestly, at the time of the stoppage, Barroso was up on all 3 scorecards.
Yeah.
So my whole thing was Tony Weeks, the referee, and Tony Weeks did all kind of fights.
Tony Weeks been around for years, definitely a veteran. And
come on,
he's
man.
A veteran.
Rolly had him in the corner, and Rolly throwing shot after shot, and I guess the crowd was kind of going crazy in real time. But when they showed the replay, he didn't land out of them shots. So even if he did, and it looked like that, Tony Weeks should at least gave him a count. I said, okay, let's give him a count.
Exactly.
He just abruptly stopped the fight.
Right.
And I'm like,
what is going on?
What's going on? And you know, Barroso, he kind of wasn't really mad. You know, he's an older fighter. But
yeah.
Shit, he ain't never been a world champion. He didn't work his ass
off
to get to this point.
Man, right?
And for him to be robbed and his victory taken away from him.
For real. Right. And like you say, man, they ain't want to get no belt to no 40-year-old who look like a 70-year-old.
Can't market that, man. The thing is, Mayweather, if Rolly keeps that belt, guess what? Rolly gets all the big fights. Mm-hmm. You keep that belt in that stable, he gets the fights.
And that's more money.
Set up Rolly against Ryan Garcia.
For real, exactly.
That's a money fight right there.
That's a money fight. And that's something that he said right after the situation too. He was like, man, me versus Ryan. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real though, it's definitely like some shit. He was like, yeah, that's what next, me and Ryan. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, that shit is fucking crazy as a motherfucker. I was like, yeah, that's a wild. And I'm like, the cool shit about it is like, so then you know you got to get on the internet. Like if you see how all the boxers talk about how that was a robbery, even the boxers and even boxers saying it's a bad week for boxing. Once again, because one thing about boxing is a business before any other. All sports is business, but this is really the business sport for sure. Like you get what I'm saying for real though, because it was started. It was started. The professional boxing was started by the gambling in Las Vegas. You get what I'm saying? So you know what this shit really about. That's why the money stakes paid is high, because man, the bets is going down. That's why they get paid these cats like that. Like, you get what I mean? So my thing is, in the situation I was looking like, man, what the fuck is going on here? And then they was like, oh, here go. This how you know Mayweather is so powerful in the game and shit like that. Because to be real, that looked like a call for Mayweather. I ain't gonna lie, it had to be. No love lost. No, hey Mayweather. I don't know for sure, but we just keep it 100. They call it how I see it, and that shit looked like you made that phone call. It was like, ain't no way this 40-year-old nigga about to get this belt. You feel what I'm saying? For real. So I was like, yeah, that's wild, man. That's crazy. Because like I said, he was up on all three scorecards. And then the stoppage was like, I was in there. I ain't never seen no shit like that. It wasn't even no pounding. It was just like this nigga swinging, and he wasn't even hitting. Even if he was hitting, it still ain't nothing to stop no fight.
And Barroso was swinging back, so it wasn't like he just was standing there taking punishment.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. It's just one of them things. But then again, like, I was listening to the Sean Porter podcast, and he was just talking about, like, these referees, man, gotta have their credentials checked, man.
Yeah, they do.
Like you said, when your license expire, you go to the DMV and you take the test.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, man. Hey, we need to push for that. You feel what I'm saying? These refs need to retest their license every. How many years you say?
Well, they fucking up every 2 to 3 now.
Every 2 to 3 years, you feel me? Because them eyes obviously ain't working, but no, the pockets was working. We know what the deal is. I wonder how much he got chipped off for that. No love lost, because that was some bullshit. Other shit go to the scorecard and they cheat. You feel me? And you be pissed off. But when they do shit like this, bro, this is like one of the most obviously blatant cheats
straight up
I have ever fucking seen, bro. I was just looking like, man, this is some bullshit. Like I say, Rolly makes more money if he keep them belts. Like, he get the Ryan fight. We know that's two big shit talkers.
Yeah.
However that go,
they gonna sell them.
Man, they gonna sell it for real. That's money being made. Hey, more money in Mayweather pocket, Lenny Ellaby, you feel what I'm saying? For real. El Heyman, you know what I'm saying? For real, though. We know what y'all over there doing, but I'm like, come on, man. Don't y'all tank the sport. Mayweather, like, for so long, they was trying to serve you. You feel what I'm saying? For real. So how you going to become, that's one thing I say, man, you be a part, you live amongst people for so long, you turn into them. You feel what I'm saying? So you was the one that everybody was trying to always make lose. And now, since you've been in power so long, now you turn to the people that was against you. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no way y'all was supposed to let that shit go, man. This is the second time they just say Rolly ass to be real twice.
And he lose that fight, his career damn near done.
Yeah, it is done. It is. It's over with. Done. It is. Come on, man. Because the last one was tricky when they robbed the other dude that beat you. You feel what I'm saying? For real, though. The guy that fought Shakur. But Shakur, you know what I'm saying? For real, like, mopped him. You know what I'm saying? But they robbed you of that fight. I mean, Rolly, you got robbed. They robbed that dude of that fight. And this one is a complete, straight up cheating. Boxing, politics, cheating. Nigga, that shit wild,
back to Rolly, man, like, all that power, if you can't, like, land and use it, like, what's the point of having it?
What's the point of it? You feel what I'm saying?
You don't use your jab. You don't do anything, man. You just out there just...
He just trying to catch you with the get down. But like I say, when you start, it's good against them coming up fighters, but when you start stepping your level up, man, like, nobody just standing there and just getting hit with a motherfucking punch, bro. That's just not going down. Nigga not fucking with that.
And that's what he wanted.
Nigga not going for it. Yeah, that's not what they're not doing.
The type of opponent that you was fighting, I guess, fighting him on 10 days notice, you probably didn't really do the homework. You probably just looked at him and said, okay.
Yeah, I'm this old guy out here. They put him in here for him to lose when cherry picking go wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and it seemed like this coming, this is what's exposing boxing more and more and more, is the cherry picking that's going wrong now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I just seen it happen a lot in the last year and a half. Like, you know what I mean?
Like we always say, styles make fights.
Yes, definitely. And that was not the style for him.
Nah.
And he was busting that ass, and they had to do it because what it looked like a 40-year-old man getting a belt who basically was on his way out, who took a fight 10 days.
A world title.
A world title 10 days.
Belt.
10 days before, like, you know what I'm saying?
And that belt can basically lure Tank Davis back into another fight.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? So that's all kind of possibilities of that belt.
Yeah, nah, you're right about that.
Especially at 140.
Especially at the money, because like I said, Rolly and Tank, that's more a rematch is more money regardless how
you
it wins.
Rolly versus Tank, Rolly versus Ryan Garcia,
you know what I'm saying?
Tank versus Ryan Garcia.
So. Yeah, exactly. So they was trying to keep that money in that circle. They knew exactly what they was doing.
Slap a title on there and make it, a little interesting.
Yeah, exactly. So man, all right, if boxing keep doing shit like this, man, what you see happening, bro? Because the fans has been going away for years and years for this. But with the internet, it even magnified that shit even more, because nigga can constantly keep going back and keep watching the shit. Unlike back in the day when somebody got cheated, you really couldn't go see it and check it out like that. Now a nigga can constantly go like, man, look at, like you say, you look back from going watch it, nigga didn't land one punch.
One punch.
You know what I'm saying? For real, the only way you was gonna be able to see that back in the day, unless you wait for it to re-air on Showtime and ESPN, fucking a year fucking later, and they probably never would show it again.
Yeah, no, but shit, honestly, I don't think boxing gonna lose fans if the shit doesn't get better, but it's gonna be stuck in neutral like a car. You're just there. You feel me? You're not moving. You're not gaining no traction. You feel me? So, because the hardcore fans that love it, like we love it, so it's kind of like, okay, we're not gonna not watch it, but it's just fucked up. You can't get the matchups. Right. Shit don't be right. People getting cheated.
For real.
It's just so much. It just gives it a black eye, and then you wonder why UFC is number one.
Number one, because like I say, everybody gonna fight. Man,
one champion.
One champion.
You looking for one guy. You're not trying to fight this guy for this title. This one champion.
Yeah, for real.
One guy.
And then like I say, and then come on, if you're gonna cheat, go to the scorecard and cheat, man. Yeah, don't cheat, period. But
Chris Mannix said it should be a no contest, immediate rematch.
Right. Exactly.
Immediate rematch.
Rematch, and he ain't lying, bro, because this was some all the way bullshit right here, man. This was I was looking at this shit like, and they even look at other boxers. All the other boxers was like, come on, man.
Boxers, athlete, Dame Lillard was the first one to speak out. Like, man, this is bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and Dame is really heavy into boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that shit's a blatant cheat. Like, the fuck am I watching? I'm like,
exactly. You feel what I'm saying? So no love lost Floyd, but if you had something to do in that bullshit, boy, you on some bullshit, my boy. You know what I'm saying? For real, because that right there, that shit just cannot fly. We cannot do shit like that, because like I said, it's too many times we have seen crazy upsets like this, but I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Hell no.
That was basically like, yeah, we cheating, fuck it. Y'all know we cheating, these belts ain't going nowhere. We ain't giving this belt to this man.
He was up on the scorecard like 2-3 rounds. It wasn't like it was a close fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Rolly would have down there had to knock him out.
Knock him out, exactly. And they knew that it looked like that was not happening. So they knew that ain't no way they could have went to the scorecard and cheated, because he was so up on the scorecards.
And we done set this guy up. We done set you up to win, and now look.
Man, look. That's why y'all gotta stop that cherry picking. Just let the best fight the best, and you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose, you're gonna win, you're gonna win. Because for some reason, it's so deep right now, and it's so depth right now, you don't even know who you fighting. And that's what happened. It's getting to the point to where all the old people are going out, and it's nothing but young studs. You ain't going to be able to cherry pick in the next 2 years, because it's going to be so flooded with so many good fighters. You ain't going to even go down to the bottom to pick out the barrel, because people going to be like, we're not even watching that. They're going to really go away, because they're going to be like, why is you passing all these other fighters out? Even if you think right now, especially in that division, even a number 10 contender is still the shit. You get what I'm saying?
That deep, especially down there. Every division at least 5 to 6 deep, but lightweight down there 10 people.
That's what I'm saying. You could be like, okay, the number 10 fighter could be the number 1 contender fighter. Definitely. The only reason why he number 10 is because he don't have the experience and he ain't been boxing that long. Definitely. It's so deep like that. Like, you know, so that's what I mean. Like, yeah, y'all got to stop that tricky ass shit right there. And Rolly, you know what's up. And Rolly, though, and then this dumb ass nigga, he retarded go say, I do get favoritisms.
Of course, you know.
Hey, like, I'm like,
you know, he not that guy.
Yeah, you gonna blow it. You just gonna blow the spot up though. You supposed to act like, I don't know what you talking about.
But see, it's like the guys like Haney got the fighting style,
right?
But Rolly got the personality.
There we go. And like you say,
that's what makes
Tank. That
makes Tank.
That's
personality in the boxing.
In the boxing, like, okay. You know what I'm saying? For real. And that's what they say, man. And like I said, David just realized all they got to do is be able to sell a fight.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck what the fight produced. Mm-hmm. And once the businessman got the point on that, they don't really care if the fight is good or not. As long as this dude is social media savvy and this dude know how to get on and sell a fight and make people want to watch him no matter what's going on, that's all they care about. But it's really hurting the sport. Like, you feel me? Like, because, like I said, it's hurting the sport going on to the next situation. Okay, it's hurting the sport. Shit, just like that saying. The personality overweighing the Devin Haney's boxing ability. Because right now, we got a fight that is 3 days away. You know what I'm saying? For real. And the Devin Haney making his own commercials.
Yeah, it's sickening, you feel me? But that's just but that's why most of these fighters is not going through the promoters.
Yes.
The promoter job is to promote.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like shit. Nowadays, you don't need a promoter to promote yourself.
Nah, you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Instagram. But you know, fans want the shenanigans.
Nah, they do.
You feel me? They love the knockouts and the fighters.
Nah,
they attract the bullshit.
Nah, they do. Like, you know, that's what social media is. Like, you know, that's why I say, man, if your presence is heavy on that, and you just do some type of little video and shit like that, you be more famous for the other shit than the actual boxing ability. Like, you know,
because when I always go in the comments, especially with Haney, and try to see what they're saying about Haney. It's like, you got all these belts, undefeated American fighter, like, what's the problem? But then they'd be like, well, he's boring, this and that, and his personality, and it's like, y'all want some bullshit.
Yeah, but what about his skill? You can't say nothing about that. Do he have the skill to pay the bills or not? And that's really what all that matters. Like, and it's crazy, like you say, you don't. And then when you go too far, it's like, I remember I was watching this episode, this interview with Tyler Creator, and he was basically saying, like, when he first came out, he was more known for all the shit he was doing. And to be real, that was overshadowing the music because they was like, oh yeah, man, oh yeah, you from the Loader Squad. Oh, we see you do this on the internet. And he like, goddamn. He was like, man, for like 3-4 years, I was like, I'm gonna be serious because this ain't what I'm here for. This is overshadowing what I really love music. You get what I'm saying? So I'm here to do music, and y'all talking about the shit that I'm doing behind is overshadows.
And just to speak on that, had he just came in without that and came in with the music, he probably wouldn't be who he is right now.
Yeah, exactly. True. Like, so it worked out. Yeah, it did work out. It did work out. You right about that because he came at the age of the internet first starting, and when Fiverr was what he did in the video, which put him out there. Like, you get what I'm saying?
That's why most rappers be like, let me come out with this booty song and get on.
Yeah.
And then let me do my positive J. Cole shit.
Yeah,
that's what they really want to do.
Exactly.
That shit ain't playing in the club.
Hell no, that ain't playing in the club. Hell no, they ain't getting no record deal. I heard this shit. Lil Durk was basically saying, like, the record company be trying to pay him to start beefs with people.
Of course.
I'm like, goddamn, what the fuck is this? I mean, he like, but since he really with the shit he on, he said he not even with it. But I'm like, goddamn, it's like
he already solidified himself.
Yeah,
exactly. Just do him. He's already
man, for real.
A name in the game.
He a name in the game, and it was like, damn, y'all trying to pay this man to do beefs. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, so when entertainment takes over the sport so much, like I said, man, if they don't stop this shit, motherfuckers gonna be fighting chimps in the ring, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, though.
Look at Tank and Ryan. Yeah. It wasn't really about the fight.
Nah.
It was about the bullshit.
It was about the bullshit. You feel what I'm saying?
The fight was cool.
The fight, and think about it,
was the bullshit.
Nobody even talk about the fight no more.
It was the bullshit.
It was the bullshit that really sold the fight.
It was the lead up to it.
It was the lead up to the fight. And like I say, you definitely got to have that. Like, you know what I mean? And here we go, like, once again, get into the situation. So let's get into, like I said, boxing, y'all already know y'all with the politics. We know y'all not gonna stop it all the way, but don't make it this goddamn obvious, man. Because this right here for a person, just say this was the first boxing match that somebody ever watched in their life. You get what I'm saying? For real though, nigga, that would be the last boxing match they'll watch. They'll be like, man, I'm not watching this shit, man. What type of cheating bullshit in my face you doing right here? And that's exactly what they did.
But that's why they say for a fighter to have that fight and get that big money fight, you gotta have that dance partner. As good as Lomachenko is, he's not talking. He's not talking no shit. You feel me?
Hell no, he not.
He getting Devin talking to him crazy.
Yeah, for real.
He just like
he not even talking shit.
He barely can even understand what he's saying, let alone gonna talk some shit back. So it's kind of like
for real. And with that fight being 3 days away, who's on the undercard of that fight?
The undercard of that fight, we got. Let me give y'all a second. Like I said, it's so tricky. I gotta write the undercard guys.
Man, see what I'm saying? They're not even promoting it. You don't even know who the hell they is because they don't want this fight to be in this scene. You feel what I'm saying? For real.
So the co-main is Oscar Valdez versus Adam Lopez. You feel me? So this is I think it's a rematch fight. Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one right there.
They fought before, and low key Lopez was winning the fight.
Yeah,
they gave it to Valdez. You feel me?
Yeah,
so Valdez gonna let him. He gonna avenge that. That win against him.
All right, I'm down to see that for sure.
That's a cool one. And then the other one on the pay-per-view was Raymond Muratalla versus Jeremiah Nakatala. And Raymond Muratalla, I seen him fight a few times.
Yeah,
I think they in the 135 division because
135 once again.
Nakatala fought Shakur.
Okay,
so it might be 130.
Might be 130.
130 because he fought Shakur.
Shakur, yeah, you're right about that. That might be 130 definitely.
Shakur washed him like 12 rounds to 0. So it should be a cool little fight.
Yeah, exactly. No, that'll be a good.
And then we got Abdullah Mason versus Desmond Lyons. This is on the pre undercard.
Okay, my bad. Maybe it was Abdullah who was under there instead of Shushu. Maybe like I say, bro, there's so many young fighters,
young studs,
bro. You can't keep up. You'll be like, okay, hold up, damn. Was it Shushu? Like, nah, then maybe it was Abdullah. Like, it probably was Abdullah because I'm like, Abdullah getting back to back. Remember, it was Abdullah because I was like, Abdullah Muslim too. Remember what I'm saying? For real, though. So I did say that. You're right about that. So, it definitely is Abdullah. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, though. So I definitely could say that who it probably was. It was Abdullah Mason. Okay, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. So we got to start watching that early as hell because that fight gonna come on at 12 noon. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking gonna be in the stand still sweeping.
For real, the janitor's still gonna be out there. That fight gonna be going on for real. Putting the seats out and still hanging up the banners and shit like that. That ain't gonna be fighting. Hey man, it's crazy, man. That's how they do you. You gotta put you through your shit to get started. You feel what I'm saying? And pay your dues, and then they run you through the get on after that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, I'm definitely gotta get there early because I think he fought so early last time. I missed it. I had to watch the clip of the knockdown. I want to at least see the young man at least get into the fight and watch it in real time so I can check it out in real time. Because like I say, man, that fight gonna be a wash. That boy's gifted. You feel what I'm saying? For real. Like I say, we're not gonna see too many rounds from him until they start giving him the upstep of the competition.
Guy at lightweight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, man, that's the scariest division to be in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real though, it's not the one to really deal with. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy out here. So,
also we got Emiliano Fernando Vargas. One of his younger sons is going to be in action too.
Oh yeah, okay.
An opponent to be named. But,
okay.
Yep. So
all right, so that's a cool undercard. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, like, man, everybody should be promoting this fight. Yeah. All of them should be promoting it on their page. I don't know if they are or they not, but I know who damn sure not promoting boxing. You know what I'm saying? For real though, how is this a fight for 4 belts? You feel what I'm saying? For undisputed, the youngest undisputed 4-belt champion in history.
It's the personalities,
and a Hall of Fame fighter. Who was like they say they was comparing the damn near Muhammad Ali and shit like that. How the hell you not showing this fight?
Some personalities.
Yeah, ain't gonna lie. That's why they both too mild mannered. Like, you feel me? Like, even in Devin being disrespectful is still respectful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's so much of a respectful person. His disrespect is still respectful. It's not even saying no shit to where it's personally disrespectful. He only talk about boxing because he is who he is. He's a good kid. You feel what I'm saying? For real.
I don't want to see you smiling and happy.
Yeah, nah.
So they want a story.
Hell yeah, they want a story. You know, man, my boxing shoes had holes in it.
Me and my daddy disagreeing on how we should go on this fight.
Yeah, for real. You know, I remember catching the bus up there. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. I had to go pro because you know my mom was about to get evicted. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit like that. That's the shit they be wanting to hear about boxing. They don't want to hear about somebody just, hey man, a kid just got this cool coming from a good family and shit like that.
That's why the Thurmans of the world, the Teofimo Lopez's can get the fights because they gonna sell it.
Yeah, they gonna sell
Thurman
it.
Gonna sell it. He lost the step, but he get in that ring. He talking crazy. Man,
even like you said, even Tio, like
Teofimo talking crazy.
Man, Tio, right before Devin fight, this nigga talk about how he did this, he did it, and then now I see the clip of Devin like punching your head. You feel what I'm saying? For real. So, well, look, nobody gonna see that. They just gonna listen to T.O. talk. You feel what I'm saying? For real, because like it's selling.
Because when I go to Devin's Instagram, he's promoting, you know, like you said, happiness, fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Promoting him boxing in the gym.
Yeah.
You go on Teofimo, he dancing.
Right.
He in the gym doing some cheesy drill.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't got nothing to do with winning.
It just looks entertaining. It don't look like the real hard work that a boxer's
got 1,000 likes, 100,000 likes.
Yeah, for real.
I ain't gonna have that many.
Hell no, because
in there.
He's showing you what it really looked like behind the scenes, and they selling you what boxing look like. You know what I mean? And that's the difference. Because any hard work, like I say, the studio, a real life studio session, is nothing entertaining about that. That shit long. It's repetitive. It's over and over. But if they show you the clip as soon as the hit was made, and the nigga up there doing this and busting the shit, and everybody turning, and they show them the homies in there dapping you all, it look like a studio session is fun. Nigga, that shit is long, bro. It is a nigga repeating the same shit over and over. The nigga fucking up the line a whole bunch of times, or he get it together. Then he's punching in, and this, that, and the third. The computer crashes some goddamn times. And nigga, like, all of it.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I always compare it to a movie. You see the last 15 minutes of the movie. You didn't see the first hour and 30 minutes of the grind, of the work. You for the last 15 minutes
in the movie, and that's true.
Of the beat being made. You like,
exactly,
shit.
Man. This is amazing. Like hell no, and that's what they see from all these other fighters on their page. They see the last 15 minutes. Devin Haney, you're right. He don't do nothing to show you just the hard work that he consistently doing that the other people are doing too, but they know that that's not what people want to see. And he like, man, well, I'm just really showing you really what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? For a person who want to be motivated, that shit gonna work for them. Like, you
Ryan Garcia do that little drill where he doing like,
yeah.
He got 1 million likes.
Yeah, for real.
That shit don't work in the
man. Hell nah, that shit is some shit.
Cheesy look. Oh man, yeah. Pass these punches. Oh my god.
Yeah, for real.
You got 1 million likes.
Yeah, exactly.
10 million views.
For real, that don't work on their professional fighter in the world. Like, you get what I'm saying? For real. So, like I say, man, we 3 days off in this fight. Devin is talking major shit. Devin went so far to say, hey, even told Loma to his face, like, hey, man, don't be trying that dirty fighting shit. Like, I was saying, for real. And Loma like, what you mean dirty fight? You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, yeah, on a break punch. And then Loma Daddy say, on a break mean protect yourself. You feel me? Hey, kind of truth, you know what I'm saying, into it, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, but that's funny that Devin is putting like mental stuff out in his head already. That's very smart to do. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because remember, boxing, I always tell people, man, that shit is more mental than any physical part of the situation.
Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun.
Hell no. Like, you know what I mean? For real. And then
Devin got the gun.
Devin do got the gun. From as cold thing about it is, from majority of people, they giving it to Devin. But it seemed like all the old heads, you know what I'm saying, for real, is saying they're not giving Devin his respect still. I think they just mad that he got them 4 belts at such a young age and all the money that these cats is making. I think they just be hating because they just get so the pub they get.
Even they was saying like, them not even his belts. Because remember, Loma was going to get the fight against Kambosos. But Loma went to war. Devin wasn't going to get that fight. Loma was going to get that fight.
You're right about that. But Loma, you shouldn't have lost to Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Even after that, he was going to get it.
Yeah.
But he went to that war.
He went to the war. You're right about that.
And that's when Haney stepped up.
Man, he stepped in and he did that thing twice. You feel what I'm saying?
I heard somebody say that in the comments, and I forgot that. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
Still ain't giving Haney his props.
They still ain't giving his props.
Yeah, that ain't his belts. That was Lomas. He went to war. I'm just like, oh, he did.
He did go to war. That is the reason why Devin got those fights, though. I ain't gonna lie, but like, it ain't his fault. You feel what I'm saying? For real, though. Nigga, it's called opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Where preparation meets opportunity. Like, you get what I'm saying? For real, though. He was prepared, and he seeked the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. Nobody else wouldn't seek it. Because if Devin was able to pull it off and that was supposed to be his fight, why these other fighters didn't go do it? Yeah, because Kambosos had beat Teofimo Lopez, and Teofimo Lopez had beat Lomachenko.
He beat the man that beat the man.
So that was scary for most of them other fighters. It was a chance of, I might lose. And Devin was like, nigga, I'm going over.
Kambosos was still an unknown. Yes, even though he beat Teofimo. Yeah, he was still, like, where did he come from?
And that's what make it even more scary. That's why I say, man, you got to give it up to Devin, because he was like, man, this dude beat Lomachenko, who we all know, and we all know Teofimo, but this dude that we don't know beat Teofimo. So he like, man, this is the unknown. I'm going over there in the unknown home twice. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm going to get that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I want that hardware.
Right.
Now, like this, and there's another thing they were saying. Would Lomachenko give Devin Haney the fight if the shoe was on the other foot?
Hell no. Of course not.
Nah.
If that was the case, they gave it to him 4 years ago when he was at his apex.
Yep, sure
Haney was a baby at 20 years old. He didn't want none of that. But now it's his last chance, like Thurman with Spence. You know what I mean? He wouldn't get Spence that fight.
At least Devin Haney not. See, that's the difference. That's the difference between
Devin Haney with the smoke.
That's the difference being petty.
No, for real.
Because we know that Errol Spence not fighting Thurman, not because he don't want to fight him. He just, nigga, this what you did to me. Ain't no way. He'll never give you a fight.
That shit go.
He will fight a tomato can before he fight you, bro. You're not getting that fight.
Especially when Thurman said get a belt, I fight you. And he wouldn't have got the belt and still wouldn't get that fight.
Yeah, still wouldn't get the fight. So that's what I'm saying. Devin just want the smoke.
Devin want the smoke.
So he's like, yeah, I could be petty and be like, nigga, I don't gotta fight you. What am I fighting you for? Ain't no belts, ain't no nothing. This ain't no big money fight, because they ain't promoting this, obviously. You get it? Because nobody want to see they champion. You feel what I'm saying? For real, though. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to see the world's great white champion, you know what I'm saying, for lose. You get what I'm saying? Because that's exactly why they don't want to promote this fight. Like, you get what I'm saying? So we know why they don't want to promote it. So, like I said, but he's giving it to him because Devin want all the smoke. And Devin was willing to fight any and everybody. And when he say that, whether the world believes he could beat all these fighters or not, he believe it.
That's all that matters.
And that's really all that matters. And he's willing to, like I say, to me, I think he is the most fighter who's most unafraid of losing. Because even when he talk about it, he don't talk about losing like the other people talk about losing. Like, I don't even think it would really devastate him as much, because he could be like, I can run that back and I can get better. The other people are really so afraid to lose that I think that's what's stopping them, because he here. You think about this, man. Tanker beat him, Shakur beat him, but he don't change up his talk no time when he talk. Yeah, that's how y'all feel, but I believe in myself, and whether they gonna have to prove, they gonna have to beat me, whether all y'all think it, whether they believe it, whether the world believe it. I need to see it for myself. So we got to give it up to that. Like, but it's just sad. Like I say, man, this fight should be heavily promoted, and it's in Las Vegas.
That's the thing.
And I'm like,
it's in Las Vegas. Everything, like all the cards is aligned.
Yeah.
It's just one of them things where Top Rank not going to really promote you. They want the fighter to do the promotion.
Yeah, they do. And like I say, for this situation right here, like, you know what I mean? And like I say, man, the clip is going on in the back, you know what I'm saying, for the fight coming up to it. Like, you know, they showing Loma fights, they showing Devin fights, you know, leading up to the situation. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and
they both got one common opponent.
Yeah.
Linares.
Yeah, they do. They do. They
both fall on Linares.
Yeah, both fall on Linares. Like, you hear what I'm saying? For real. And like I said, they both fought Linares differently. And what I mean by this is, Devin Haney, the situation he got in with Linares was not fighting Devin Haney's fight. He was fighting the Instagram fight. He was listening to Instagram saying, oh, you need to knock this guy out, which that's not your get down. You get what I'm saying? For real, though. Why do you need to knock this guy out? Like, you get what I'm saying? That's not what you do. And that's why I say, let Devin Haney fight Linares now. He's going to fight his fight and watch he wash him, because he's going to fight him how Devin Haney. That's what made me afraid about that fight, because when they came out to the fight, I was like, Devin Haney Oh, you wasn't fighting. You was trying to fight for social media, and that's one thing he said in this interview. A lot of they gonna say, so against you gonna try to get the knockout or what they gonna say? Like he say, look, I'm not out there to do that. I'm out there to fight my fight and win with my best talents that I can win with. He cut that off because he realized, nigga, me trying to fight like that almost got me knocked the fuck out. Then what y'all would have been saying then, and forever, if he would have lost that little Norris fight to a knockout, he would have been in his head for the rest of his life because he would have been like, I didn't fight my fight. I fought the fight y'all wanted me to fight. Talk about entertainment. And what I keep saying all the time, Floyd Mayweather was not the most entertaining fighter in the ring at all. It was the entertainment that he did before the fight. The build up is what made people be like, because if Floyd Mayweather was quiet, he Devin Haney. You get what I'm saying? Right. Technical fighter, making you lose. You feel what I'm saying? For real. Shakur Stevenson, same way, making you lose, punishing your brain, but really not hella knocking people out like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He really just was winning the fight. The scorecard just embarrassing you, just like these dudes do. It's just the thing about Floyd Mayweather is, man, he got Leonard Ellaby behind him. And he got El Heyman. Come on, man. They turned him into Money Mayweather. His name was Pretty Boy Floyd. You feel what I'm saying? That was his name when he came out. Money, he would not have been as big as he was without Leonard Ellaby and El Heyman. Them dudes had made that image of a Money Mayweather, I bet. Because if you really, Floyd Mayweather, really a person, really don't be, he's so disciplined to his craft. He really is a Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. Because you don't really see him out much in the world. You only see him when a fight is coming up, and that's when he's talking all this shit. But he really was a gym rat. So if you a gym rat living your life so disciplined like that, you ain't got time to be partying and bullshitting. So that really was the image that people made up about him, because that's really not the real Floyd Mayweather.
Was smart. He go in that club 15 minutes.
Right.
You see it with the chains on. He doing whatever.
Don't even drink. Don't even smoke. You feel what I'm saying? For real though.
He give you that persona.
The persona of Money Mayweather, but really that's not who he really is.
He's a gym rat.
Yeah, for real. He really a gym rat. And that's what I'm saying. Now, that's the difference. Now, that's maybe what Devin Haney and Shakur needed to do. Look, man, go ahead and, hey, man, dance with the devil for a little bit. Look, we not going to sign all the way to you, because I guarantee, if Leonard Ellaby, if you get Devin Haney as a fighter, all that bullshit he was saying going right away. He only saying that because they don't have him. And y'all did have him at one point in time, and because that was y'all boy, to be real. That was y'all first protege. That was the one that y'all was fucking with. But that boy was like, man,
signed with his own. They like, all right, we gonna pawn you off.
Yeah, we gonna pawn you off. Like, you feel what I'm saying? For real though, because that boy, I'm not signing my life away. And who knows what they were trying to do? Man, that nigga got a daddy to go over. I don't need no father figure. You get what I'm saying? That's what all Floyd be to all them other people is father figures. Nigga, I got a daddy. You feel what I'm saying? I got a real one, like a daddy that was.
Nobody put their hand around me.
For real, I already got somebody to teach me, so he didn't need that, and that's what I mean. So that's the thing. Like I keep saying, I don't know what y'all gonna have to do to promote yourself better, but y'all might have to dance with the devil for a little bit. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because guaranteed, if Leonard Ellaby and El Heyman was behind this fight, boy, this would be the biggest fight on the planet. Oh my God. Undisputed. Youngest champion in the world. Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying? For real, going out, you would hear man, it would be banners, it would be everything, because I ain't gonna lie, that's part of the game. It still is entertainment at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? For real though. So yeah, you can say dance with the devil. What you think would be a good decision for Devin Haney and them to do to like try to promote himself better and shit like that?
Honestly, for him, I don't even think he can act like that. I think for him, he got to keep winning. You feel me? Keep winning. You beat the Shakurs. Yeah. You're going to get your status that way. Yeah, that's why I think he's going for the smoke.
Yeah, that's why he is, because he know that that's not him to play that game.
Adrian Brown or Keith Thurman, he's not one of them guys.
Nah, my thing is just to fight and win and show you that that's how I'm the man.
If I keep winning and keeping these belts, he's gonna get recognized eventually.
Yeah, no, exactly.
If he's the last man standing,
man, that's one thing about it.
He wash everybody out.
Nobody wanted Floyd to be the last man standing. He was the most hated fighter ever. I remember going to Floyd Mayweather fights. When you ask people in the crowd, man, I'm here to see this shit talking nigga lose. That's all everybody used to be saying. You feel what I'm saying? And then at the end of the fight, they're like, Man, that nigga won again, but he gonna lose that next one. He need to fight such and such, such. So
and that kept the money coming.
And
in.
that kept the money
coming in.
You know, it did though. So you know what I'm saying. You gotta have. You may not have to have a sad story, but you gotta have something that make people want to come to see your fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? They there to see what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real though, that's what they there for. They there to see that. So you know, like you got to figure out how to sell that shit more. So what else you had on the list?
So I'm gonna give y'all a boxing preview for the fight. So Devin Haney, he's 29-0.
Okay.
With 15 knockouts. He's 5'8" with a 71-inch reach. And we got Vasily Lomachenko, 17 wins, 2 losses, 5'7" with a 65.5-inch reach. So Devin has a 6-inch reach.
Now hold up. How many knockouts do Lomachenko have?
He has. I didn't write that down.
Now look at this.
I think he got. Maybe like 12. It's pretty high.
Yeah, but he ain't really fought. He ain't really fought. He only got
19 fights.
He only got 19 fights.
Yeah.
Now, my thing about this is he's not known as a knockout artist. So, you see what I'm saying? Damn, that's now
with that percentage, like you say, he ain't had that many fights.
Yeah.
Devin got 15 knockouts and 29 fights.
Yeah.
So that's down there every fight. What was that in like half?
Half, 50%. Yeah. It's like 50%. Yeah. That's what I be saying. When they really be trying to play him on the knockouts, he really got more. Remember, he don't got 30 fights. So if he got 15 knockouts, he got more wins by knockouts. He got more wins by knockouts than not. You see how they sell it?
They just
you see how they sell it?
It's not the 20. It's not the 29 wins.
Yeah,
26 KOs.
Yeah, exactly. But I was just thinking about like, damn man, Lomachenko, and then the fighters that you knocked out. Who's the fighters you knocked out? Lomachenko.
He got more TKOs where he let guys quit.
Yeah,
when he made what's his name quit and they wasn't coming out the stool and shit.
Oh yeah. Who was that?
It was
damn.
Rigondeaux. He fought Rigondeaux.
Yeah, he did.
And then he didn't knock out Russell. He got a decision against Russell.
Yeah, he did.
But he fought a couple more guys that was like real like studs, and they didn't. He had like a.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. He was on his mission. He was on his terror. Like, you know what I'm saying, for real.
That was 126 and 130.
For real.
135. You know, it got kind of. Them guys is big at 135.
Oh yeah. I mean? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, you right about that. So that's what I mean. So like, and once again, like I say, man. It's crazy how like when I was just looking at that, I was like, man, you're right though. Is them knockouts? Them knockouts is what bring the people out. Like, you know, I can't lie about that. You know what I'm saying? But how many knockouts did Floyd Mayweather have? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
But I think with Haney, what he gets penalized for is if you just look at his body.
Yeah,
you'll be like, that nigga knocking niggas out.
Yeah,
like, Mayweather didn't give you that, but Devin Haney, he's a big boy.
Nah, he is a big boy.
Up, so
big shoulders.
I think that's
cut up.
You know that's why people kind of like look at him like that. Because if you see him, if you didn't boxing,
right,
you just see him in the ring, you be like, oh shit, this nigga got about 30 knockouts.
Hell
like,
yeah,
he got the body, he ripped up. Like you said, he's a big boy.
So he is a big cat.
When they see him. And okay, and then he start fighting. He's jabbing. You like, nigga, why you jabbing? But we understand.
Yeah,
you feel me?
I understand.
Why he's jabbing?
Because when he try to load them hammers, he gonna get caught. You know what I'm saying? For real. And that's the thing, man. Like I say, man, you only can, man. A gift was a gift for a reason, and to ignore a gift that you got, now I don't care. One thing about me, I remember playing like 1-on-1 against certain people that I went to school with that other people used to think good. I've never really lost too many 1-on-1s about people, and that's real. People that niggas thought was good, I beat them for money. I remember I beat a whole group of niggas that everybody used to think was good, and they all was like, how am I beating them? Because I would pump fake and make niggas jump every time. And they kept saying I keep doing the same thing. But I'm about to get this money at the end of this thing. I don't care how I beat you. If I got a jab, nigga, and I don't care if you said that's all you gonna do is jab. Hey, nigga, if that jab is working and I'm about to get this W, you feel what I'm saying? I don't care. So that's the thing. You gotta realize what you have.
W. It's not gonna say how you won.
Yeah, they gonna say how you won.
You won by a point.
That's all I kept hearing that whole day. That's all you keep doing is pump faking. Why y'all not jumping with it? You know what I'm saying? For real though. I'm like, man, look. If it's working against you every goddamn time and I'm hitting a shot after that, hey man, you, give me it for real. It was the funniest day ever. You know what I'm saying? I was, oh man, he weak, blah, blah, blah. Like, look, I won. I got y'all money and I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Right. With the same pump fake because I was trying to win. I ain't trying to look good. You feel what I'm saying? For real. Right. I'm trying to win. The win and the W is what you got to get back with the end. And you're right though, and that's what he got to do. He just got to keep on winning. You know what I mean? He just got, like I say, and that's what Lomachenko tried to say. You peep on certain stuff. He got that jab. But you know why you say he got that jab and there's only one thing? Because that jab works. You see the time and time again.
That motherfucker got the snap on that jab.
Snap on that jab. And like I said, he got the snap on that jab. So, of course, I'm going to try to use social media to make him be like, oh, now I'm going to try to prove that I got more than the jab. And then you go into somebody else's game.
Especially, he's 5'5", he's 5'8".
Yeah.
So he got a 3-inch height advantage.
Yes, exactly.
And he got a 6-inch reach advantage.
Yes.
On top of having a jab. So
right.
Loma going to get in there and take some chances.
Yeah, he is. He is going to take some chances.
Yeah. And that jab.
And the thing about it is, what they keep on saying is, listen, they keep saying that, yeah, Devin Haney in the inside. No, he know how to work himself in the inside. And like I said, he can take a punch. I've seen it. Because that was a knockout punch. Mm-hmm. That was a fight-ending punch. That boy was, what I mean by this is his experience for that young of an age, taking a punch like that was years beyond, because he didn't panic. He did nothing. He know, I got to stay alive. I got to keep moving. I got to get this dizziness out. Mm-hmm. And as you know, he's seen it before. You get what I'm saying? For real, because most fighters that young with a punch like that, it's really over. Yeah, and for a veteran who he was fighting against, he couldn't put him away because that age mixed with the experience that he had from that mean he'd been rocked before, and he knew what he had to do. See, that's why I say the mental happened now. Until you get hit, you don't know what you're gonna do. And when he got hit, it was like, ooh, he got me. I gotta survive. I can't run. I can't cower. I can't try to pretend like I'm not. No. I'm going to survive. And then after he survived, he learned a lesson that day. Mm-hmm. And he didn't play that game. I never seen Devin Haney fight that fight ever again.
To that jab.
Hell yeah. He say, nah, I'm not fighting for y'all because y'all want me to be this way. But when y'all lose, y'all going to call me a loser. You know what I'm saying? And that's the cool thing about it. So I'd rather just be a boring winner than a loser. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. Hell yeah. You know, like I say, man, going into this fight, like I say, man, it's 3 days away. I've been wanting to see this fight for years. You get what I'm saying? And one thing about it is, Devin Haney, I don't believe that it is fluff talk that he believes he can win this fight. He really been calling out this fight for real.
No, he know he can win this fight.
And the reason why I know he didn't have to take this fight. Yeah. He could have really just said, when I wanted him to fight, the fluff would have been, hey, when I was calling him out when I was young, he was running away from me. And, well, now that I'm the champion and I got bigger fights, I don't have to take that fight. The fact that Devin Haney is taking this fight right here when it's really a lose-lose situation for him.
But it just says a lot about Devin Haney's character and the type of young man that he is. Yeah. You feel me? Because
he said, man, I want to be known for boxing. Yeah. I don't want to be known for how much money I made. Yeah. I want to be known for boxing. Wow. I'm really like an old school fighter in the mind. I want to be known to go down in history and everything is legacy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Everything is legacy. And like I say, the way he talking, the way Loma not talking, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, man, this young boy is waiting for this fight. Yeah. He is. And like I say, this all depends. Like I say, now say this going is a good fight. That's good. Loma's a great fighter. He's a Hall of Fame fighter. It's supposed to be a good fight. But what happens if Devin Haney go in there and he washes Lomachenko? Now what are all the haters gonna say now?
It depends on how he wash him.
Yeah.
If he washes them 12 rounds and it's boring, then it's going to, they're going to have to be chirping and saying what they usually say. But if he go in there and he goes 12 rounds and he's looking like, you got to get that man his respect. Don't let him knock him out.
Oh yeah. Now the whole world changes their whole narrative of what the shit was. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? For real, what that shit was.
Because Salido beat him. He didn't knock him out.
Yeah.
Teofimo didn't knock out knock him out.
He didn't knock him out.
Haney, he beat him by decision.
He beat him by exactly. So like, if nobody
Devin Haney can go in there and knock that man out.
Yeah. Then now that's like, and I ain't gonna lie, like I say, man, this dude is cramming his body in the 135. Yeah. You see it. You see two sandwiches and that nigga's 140. You get what I'm saying? Basically what I mean is like he really is there.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. And I think his max, what you think his max probably is if you think?
I think
his max weight.
I think he can get to 147, maybe 154.
I think
depending on if his body keeps growing.
I think he can get the 154. You know what I'm saying? For real though, I think he can get the 154 because, like I said, Floyd fought at 154. Then
I think his max power gonna be at 140.
Yeah, max power at 140.
He should be the knockout artist at 140.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But then there's them boys, Regis Progress, and Surreal Mathis.
Nah, that's real boxers.
Josh Taylor, them boys big.
Nah, that's real big boys. Now you just matching the weight size that you are. Now you just up to where you supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying? For real. So like I ain't gonna lie, I think his power is max at 140, like you say. But I think he can get the 154 because skill. Like I say, man, skill. Like that's why. That's why. Terrence Crawford think he can fight Charlo.
Yeah.
Because nigga, I'm not bigger than you, but I know I'm more skilled than you.
Yeah.
And that's why he be calling Charlo out all the time, because Terrence Crawford know his power at 140 ain't gonna be the same, but he just know skill wise, I could beat you.
Yeah, he got them feet.
Yeah, I could beat you.
You got them feet.
I could beat you. I can just beat you. That's why you like Roy Jones when he fought for the heavyweight. It wasn't the power. I can beat that man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, for real though. Like when your skill there, you know who you could beat. You know who you could take on. You know who you're ready for. Like, you know what I mean, for real. So that's definitely it. Like I say, man, I see this fight going all the way. You know. Like I said, I keep saying I see this fight going all the way. I just see Devin is coming into his peak. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. He's not all the way there. He's getting into it.
He ain't in his prime.
Nah, his prime is at 140. You feel what I'm saying? For real. But I see him getting into his man strength is starting to come. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Even in his training camp, I'm looking at him like, oh yeah, nah. He
looking good. He look ripped up. He look good.
Yeah, he look good. Like, you know,
top shape.
Yeah, like
12 rounds.
Yeah, for real. So like I say, he ready for 12 rounds. So like I say, okay. Like I say, we didn't say this before. Like I say, what is the S factor in this fight for Devin Haney, and what's the X factor in the fight for Lomachenko?
The X factor for Devin Haney, for one, is the jab, and but two is staying composed. Even if you get hit with a shot, keep your jab going. Don't lose focus of the game plan. Jab. Use your jab. You know he's gonna if he get in a situation, he's gonna clinch. I already know he's gonna clinch. You already know. So he's gonna jab, he's gonna clinch. He's gonna try to make it ugly for Lomachenko. He's gonna try to impose his will.
No, he sure is gonna try to do that for sure.
The X factor for Loma is the angles.
Yeah.
It's the angles. You have to use them feet.
Yes.
You have to take chances.
Yes.
Because you're already 3 inches below.
Yes.
6 inches in the jab you're giving up. So,
yes.
Okay. You the smaller fighter.
Yeah.
You're gonna take chances. You have to try to get in there, and I think going to the body. Since you're already lower, go to the body.
Yeah, definitely.
Go to the body. And that's the X factor for Loma. Going to the body. And just being Loma got to come in with the confidence. I know he's in his mind, he's the older fighter, and he's kind of, I think in his mind, he's kind of like, damn, but you can't, you need to come out like high tech.
You do.
Because Loma, you got to come out like high tech.
It's for it all, bro. You cannot really hurt or harm your career from this point on. You really set in stone. You're a first ballot Hall of Famer. So all you really is fighting is to add to your shit.
Icing on the cake.
It's really icing on the cake. So it's nothing. Leave it all out there. Don't question nothing. Take the chances you need to take. That's true, because you're not harming.
He can't start late like when he did against TLP.
Oh no,
he started late.
Yeah,
but the last 5 rounds he was giving TLP.
But you got to think about it, man. This a boxer. You start late on the boxer.
Yeah,
it's only gonna get worse.
It's gonna get worse
because if he was figuring it out in the beginning and you went under, by the time he in that boxing rhythm, you can't catch back. How you gonna catch back on a nigga who get points? You get what I'm saying? For real though. And he gonna be like, I ain't gonna let you back in this fight. Nigga, I'm gonna get out the way and keep pointing up. And you feel what I'm saying? For real. And for real. And I'm gonna point up so bad to where you can't even say nothing about it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right about that. He gotta leave it all out on the table. And Devin Haney, like I say, stick to your jab. Fuck social media. Fuck people talking about you boring. Fuck all this, man. Fight your fight. Do you. You know who you are. And be confident in yourself. And don't fight Don't fight nobody else. Fight your fight. You know who you are. You know what it is. You here to box. You feel what I'm saying? For real. Let them other people do what they do. Do what you do. Right. And keep on winning, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real. That's really all I can say about that, man. You do you. Lomachenko, don't put everything out there. Hey, man, you can't go down from here. You can only put the icing on the cake.
Thanks.
And Devin, just fight your fight. You know what I'm saying? For real. Get out there. Make your adjustments. You feel what I'm saying? For real. And like I said, you proven to me. You proven to me because unlike the other two fighters I like Gervonta Davis. I like Shakur Stevens. I like Shakur Stevens a lot. He's one of my favorite. Gervonta, I like you. I give you your skills and your credit. But y'all ain't been really hit. So until I see y'all take a punch like y'all have been giving them, then that's when I can really say what you made of. Like, you feel me? And Devin, I'm glad he got his out the way so young. You feel what I'm saying? For real, to where he like, okay, well, I done felt what it feel like to be almost up out of there. So now I know how to take it. I know what to do. The experience will get him more. And I'm telling you, man, everybody got to get hit hard that one time. Yeah, exactly. You got to. It got to happen. It happened to Floyd. You feel what I'm saying? For real.
Happened to the best.
It happened to the best of them. It's just how your outcome of that situation right there. Like, you know what I mean? So like I say, man, do not forget to talk about this fight because this is really the most important fight in boxing, everybody.
Saturday, May 20th.
Saturday, May 20th. Like,
ESPN,
you know,
pay-per-view talk, right?
Start watching early so y'all can check out Adula Mason because the janitor's going to be out there when that fight is going on. You know what I mean? For real, like I said, get the popcorn ready. Like, let people know, too, about it. Like, you know, like, tell them, like, man, this is a real fight. This is for the real situation. And let everybody know what's going on with it. Like, this is a great fight. You know, this is the fighters that you want to see. This is for all the belts, like, you know what I'm saying, for real.
All the marbles.
And to be real, like I said, once Devin Haney get this out the way, it ain't no more running. It's either you have the belts and leave all that money talk alone. So after Devin get this, if nobody go after him, then all this talk was for just talk. You feel what I'm saying? That means nobody really believes that he can. And the only person I see stepping up to the punch is Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
I don't see Gervonta going for that. I don't see it.
He's carefully matched.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I see Shakur having it. But really, I stop all this talk. Devin's going to 140 after this fight, man. Don't even hype yourself up about this, man. That man his body can only take this for so much longer. He's going to 140, and Shakur going to just be the reigning supreme king on Highlander land on Mortal Kombat totem pole.
But that I think too, if he relinquish them belts, it'll be a good thing to see some good fights.
Yeah,
they gonna probably let Shakur fight for a couple.
They
gonna probably let Frank Martin get action on one. Probably let Keyshawn get action on one.
Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah, that's what I say, man.
Gonna divvy up if he let him go.
Yeah, they're gonna divvy up, and then
that's why Shakur want to fight, so he get all five of them.
Yeah, and then everybody, and Devin like, shit, I got them all, nigga. So I got them all. Let me get these. I'm gonna get up out of here after I got them, and not all y'all gotta fight each other. You gotta go collect all these belts. Like, you gotta do an arrow spits once I leave. You feel me? You gotta go get the straps from everybody. So y'all gonna have to fight everybody because the only way y'all gonna be able to get all these belts, they ain't gonna never be in one pile like this ever again.
That's why Shakur want to fight Devin. He want to get him in a bunch.
Yeah, he want to get in a bunch. He like hell no, I want to go to this land, to this land, to this phase, to this phase.
Because when you get him in a bunch, you can just I want to fight this guy. I don't want to fight this guy. You can control your
exactly. And that's the thing about it. It's like, come on. And then once Devin get up out of it, he like, nigga, I'm gonna let you go have all these wars with these people. You feel what I'm saying? You about to have wars. So by the time you get to me, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna have these wars like you didn't had, nigga. Like, for real. Like, and now let's go. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But you gonna be the more torn fighter. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the truth. So like I say, man, watch this fight, man. Check this fight out. It's this Saturday. Man, check it out. I hope they do some last minute promotions. Somebody make a viral video on TikTok to make people just know about this shit, because it don't look like this is about to be a fight that, man, is gonna go under. It's gonna be in the history books, but it's gonna get overlooked. Like, you get what I'm saying, for real. And like I said, they brought up this talk about Errol Spence and goddamn Bud. But it still ain't all the way set in stone. So what did y'all do this for? Y'all did this to overshadow this goddamn fight once again, because what's going on? We still don't got no date. No date on this shit. So we know this is why y'all did this shit. You feel what I'm saying? For real, because it ain't no goddamn date on it. What's this going on with Floyd? Got another, what you call him coming up?
Yeah, he fighting John Gotti's son.
Wait. The Mafia boss?
Yes.
What in the fuck is going on here? Floyd be bagging that money up, bro. That nigga fighting the Mafia boss, John Gotti's son.
Wherever they pay the bag at.
When the hell did John Gotti's son ever do any type of fighting? You know what I'm saying? For real, though. That is funny.
Bro, I just scrolled past it. I said, man.
Oh, my God. John Hey, Floyd, hey, man, they paying you tremendously money. This nigga is fighting the Mafia boss, son. How did this shit even come the fuck up? Like, hey, man, I'll fight that nigga, you know what I'm saying? For real, man. John Gotti's son, I'll fight you for that money. They about to play Floyd. You know what I'm saying? For real.
That nigga the bag.
Man, they about to get that nigga bag. Come on. You know they, and look at say, they gonna push this shit more than they pushing the fight for 4 real belts. That's the Floyd Mayweather about to knock out the Mafia. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what they about to say. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, man,
people interested.
Yeah, people. It is.
Gotti, Mayweather.
Yeah, for real. We selling this shit. So like I said, I'm gonna name this episode The Same Thing Again. The fight is upcoming. Don't forget about the Devin Haney Loma fight. I've been saying this shit every week because, hey man, we don't want you to forget about this fight. So this has been another episode. I'm G Money,
Blade Brown,
and thanks for coming to Punch Out Kings again.
Follow us on Instagram, Punch Out Kings, YouTube, everywhere. Punch Out Kings.
Like, subscribe, follow, Instagram, YouTube. Peace.
Yeah.